Well, what do we have here? The ungrateful, angry son, who stood his own father up for petty revenge. Go on. Say it.
I didn't stand you up.
Look me in my eyes, son. I did better than that when I lied to your mother.
You knew there could be a change in plans.
How much time do you think I got on this earth? Most days I'm too sick to put my pants on.
Long as you see another day, we got time.
Man, please. I used to give those ridiculous excuses to my old ladies. And that's some honesty for your disrespectful ass.
Where are these women now?
Does it matter? Either married, dead, or in prison.
Exactly. Case in point. Not with you. They were never going to stick around. But my mother did. She was intelligent, had poise, grace, elegance. She was a great woman. A beautiful, black, queen. But you ruined her.
Here we go again. I survived an attempt on my life back in '62. His hand was shoved in the outside of his coat. We fought all the way back in the bar. He couldn't take me out. What makes you think you can?
It was over a flight attendant. You did some shit you should not have been doing. I know more than you think. Plus, you decided just now to use my mother as a weapon against me. You need to be more honest about who destroyed this family. You. Not me.
Son, listen. I'm on heart medication. Put a lid on this shit.
You still haven't done what I asked. Do you really expect to get what you want? When there's business to handle.
Authorities came to see me yesterday.
About?
I knew that would get your attention. We were in the TV room. It was strange. Of course, I dealt with the embarrassment of seeing my son on the evening news.
You've done worse.
Now look. Never disrespect someone old. Never.
I gave $250,000 to you. I'm still paying for your medical. But whatever you mismanaged was a loss on your end. That's the best way to analyze it.
I don't have to be here to take your mental abuse. I can go to the opposite side of the planet.
That can be arranged.
You just might get what your big bank account asked for. Mark my words. A lot of messed up things is going to go wrong if you keep up the bullshit. Not honoring thy parent.
The Bible, it don't mean shit to me. Are you finished? Continue.
You'll get the story when I'm good, and damn well ready, Richard. You don't control me. Understand? You keep them women in line. Not me.
Look, I'm a Renaissance. A king. Moving major shit on the board. No one controls me, either, but the almighty dollar. So, who are you again?
Well, thank you, Mr. Billy D. Williams and Bill Gates wrapped in one. You're pretty good.
I'm golden.
Remember, when you were getting started, I told you how to set up your real estate portfolio. Every time you accumulate a certain amount in the bank, buy property. Repeat steps 1 and 2.
It's ingrained in who I am. Also, gentrification. A huge part of my motivation to acquire what the dominant society tries so hard to lock us out of.
Ah, gentrification. One of the new words on just about every black person's lips. Yet, we continue to do everything in our power to help them to displace us and destroy the very foundation of our family structure.
Correct.
Very few can compete with you. No one's putting Goldman Oil out of business. I was grateful you scheduled that trip for us to the Cayman Islands years ago. It meant a lot to me. We drank the most expensive cognac the entire way.
A 1973 bottle. The best you'll ever taste in life.
It became a problem, didn't it, son?
I'm telling you, Sophia, the chef they have here has magic for hands. The food was delicious. Thank you again.
I'm glad you were finally able to take me up on one of my offers. We realize there's enough contracts to go around for all of us. Certainly enough money.
I couldn't agree more. There's no reason we can't be cordial and appreciative of one another's contribution to the oil industry.
Absolutely. And thank you for an opportunity of a lifetime.
Don't mention it. As you know, Richard was a guest before. They have a new host, but ratings are in the millions and still climbing.
One of the top-rated shows in the world.
That's right.
I hate to eat and run, but Douglas just arrived. You know men. They get impatient even when it's only been a few minutes.
By all means, take care.
You do the same.
Thank you.
Sleepy? I can take you home if you want.
It's past our bedtime, Richard, for goodness sake. But I guess this is your idea of making it work.
You asked about Goldman Sr. Do you want the answer or not?
I'm listening.
I visited him early today. He's getting his way. All the pretty nurses are still at his beck and call. Grade A report. He's doing well.
I'm glad you keep in touch with him. Not everyone has a father. You both need each other.
Anyway.
Well. This restaurant's amazing. You did well. I'd like to see it again when my vision isn't so strained.
So, you look nice. What happened to the red hair?
I needed a change in my life. I thought you might like it as well.
I like what you had before.
Why? Because Jasmine mainly wears red hair. She's probably not wife material. Not really, right, Richard? When her makeup comes off, it's time to roll in the sack. Then, it's time to fire up those stove burners. All is most certainly revealed. We can be honest here.
Look. You're testing my patience. I thought I told you never to mention my wife.
Relax. You forced my hand, darling. So, why aren't people sitting in this section? Looks as though we own half the place. We're even hidden by 2 large drapes.
What's your theory?
You paid them, so we could have this side to ourselves.
I don't want people eavesdropping. It's no one's business what we discuss.
Speaking of business, you'll be happy to know recently, I was able to accomplish $200,000 on business funding for a company I started. You're not happy.
I don't control you.
Directly, no.
Not ever. You control your own destiny. Turns me on that you're resilient. You know what you want.
Is that so? Is it? That's how you really feel. I prayed to get to this moment, to forgive you for making me terminate our unborn child. But now, I'm on the road to forgiveness. For myself.
Doesn't matter who forgave who. You did what was necessary. You see what you just did with your eyes?
Please.
And now your hands. We are in public. You don't know how to act. That's why 2 big drapes are hiding your unwillingness to behave appropriately.
Go to hell.
Regardless, you're still an important part of my team.
Just as long as I don't step outside of Goldman Oil and do things for myself. And, when I attend anything Goldman Oil related, I must remember to always stick my ass out, get my tits up to my chin, smile and strut like nobody's business.
Because if you don't, I'll have to replace you. And get someone else to assist my wife. Day and night. Or maybe you're unaware of actually how many sexy, beautiful, smart unemployed women there are in this state. Professional women who are willing to do their work and file their nails at home. I gave you 15 grand yesterday, plus a bonus.
I earned it.
We are getting down to the wire. Close your fucking mouth, have Joe come see me, finish the research. Or pack your shit and go.
Absolutely. That's right, folks.
Awesome, just awesome. I still can't believe you're on our stage dream come true. We love that.
Thank you. Be where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Self-love is the queen of all love.
Can't agree with you more.
It really is.
Yes, well, you understood the assignment. Looking radiant in your ensemble, doesn't she, audience? Yes, give it up.
Thank you. You're too kind. Appreciate you all. However, just a little secret of mine.
Do tell Mrs. Dumas.
Well, at homes when she's in her glory, getting dolled up after a hard day's work, subsequently, prepares a beautiful spread for her daughter and husband.
Now that's self-love, yes.
I had to reveal that. Just a little something to share. And you have the best audience ever. Quite amazing, actually.
Thank you. Here you are, paying us compliments. You're such a gracious guest.
I'm just being honest.
It's the only way.
We approach from an angle acknowledging hardship immediately, making sure resources are easily allocated, distributed properly worldwide.
Wonderful. Not to mention, in some unfortunate families, I've seen hundreds of dollars wasted on frivolities. The line has to be drawn somewhere. And as a society, we're just unable to reach kids in a way that they understand we care and love them.
True. Also, we need to realize if we want our ear to the streets, we have to friend young people on social media. If they'll have us, They're so private, talking in riddles and codes. Many of them. Abbreviating everything.
It's that simple. Very true. Getting more involved with our children's lives.
My daughter Taylor. Bless her heart. She makes sure I'm current, or she doesn't hesitate to give her mother quick lessons on where the youth are today.
You hit it on the money. My husband and I are informed of these teachings from our children as well.
I totally get what you're saying.
So, switching gears a little, and I hope you're okay with this.
Sure. I'm an open book. My family and services we provide are only as strong as our faithful clients and customers.
The love is real. I'm glad you feel that way.
Of course.
30 million viewers tune in every week. This is certainly going to be a high-rated show indeed.
I hope so. It's a blessing.
True, but no one can argue Mr. Goldman's distractingly handsome. We love Douglas, however, he's unable to hold a candle to Richard.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Don't be silly. Please. Come off it.
Regardless. Mr. Goldman's in the 1%. Wears vintage Rolexes and $5,000 suits. The Goldmans are part owner of an orphanage in which you operate your philanthropy work. Sources tell us half the time you're rarely in the field. We have receipts.
Seriously. Not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Tough. Life isn't fair.
What you're doing isn't fair.
We know you're not too fond of being mentioned alongside Richard and Jasmine Goldman's accomplishments, seeing their company's major competition. Shall we say, blowing your company out the water.
Get the facts straight. You can't believe everything you hear or see.
You're right, which is why our staff verifies any claims made.
Really?
Absolutely. I'm sorry, Sophia. The nightly news hasn't been nice to you or your marriage.
Clearly, we're being attacked.
Oh, how so? Inform us.
It's pointless.
Holy macaroni, Mary, Mother of God. I think we're getting to the truth, folks.
Not hardly.
I don't want to be messy, but recently Douglas attended a function, said he cleared the place when they got a whiff of his cologne.
Wow.
Sad, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Your poor taste in jokes is extremely offensive.
I love it. Oh man, the best one yet.
You should know better than this.
Look, I'm merely reporting what other popular blogs and major outlets have.
You're a sad excuse for TV entertainment.
What do you say about the murders that took place, of the mobsters your husband financially assisted, while coming aboard to help the town solve those same murders?
Your information is dead wrong. We're going to sue you and take this gig if you don't quit.
Proud. Talk about a conflict of interest, I'll say. It's getting frosty in here. I think we better put on winter clothes.
You're on the payroll. Very sad.
Sorry, not true. Having fun, everyone.
I see.
Something about trains I really love. Everything about them.
Well, if it floats your boat, who am I to take that away from you?
You get me, Mr. Dumas. I appreciate that.
Taylor. Call me Douglas. I don't mind. This is a special reason.
Okay.
Especially since I'm not your biological dad, so it'll have to do. I want you to be comfortable. You're not getting enough sleep. What's going on in your world?
Everything's fine. I stay up late studying. Plus, there's been a lot of pop quizzes lately.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm okay. Really.
Your mother tells me you made new guy friends.
He's just a classmate. Nothing more.
Good. Let's keep it that way for a while. I'm only trying to give you what you need.
I know.
Let men chase. They will always be there. Focus on how to get to the money. Since you insist on attending, learn everything there is to know in your major. Then, someday soon, me and your mother will bring you aboard to master acquiring fair access to capital, financial freedom, entrepreneurship.
I want to make something of myself. A little more than what I've done. You and Mom are excellent examples. I want to follow in both your footsteps.
You got the right attitude. Follow the path your mother and I set. You can be certain not becoming a woman who has to sit in a bar, with no panties on.
Oh my god. Douglas, seriously. That's horrible, promiscuous and trashy. I would never treat myself so poorly.
Better not. Life has too much to offer to smart, beautiful, intelligent young women.
Did he really say no panties? I can't.
I sure did. Listen. Don't be shaken, or jealous, by what you see on social media, hear in music, see on TV. 98% is fake bullcrap. Fugazi.
Yes, I already know.
Great. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. What you told me earlier was an amazing story. With all due respect. A little difficult to believe, but I understood fully what you were conveying.
Believe it. You have to decide whether you're going to communicate with rich talk, or broke talk. Speak things into existence right from the start. Make good use of your time. You're only young once. Your energy will never be as strong again. Most questions you have, answers lie within. The most important ones, no one else will guide you better than yourself. Don't have premarital sex, drink, or do drugs. Many lives have been destroyed this way.
Right.
Wait. I have an incoming phone call. Sophia. Slow down, darling. What happened?
I hope everything's okay.
Uh-huh. On the talk show. I see. Are you fucking serious? That motor-mouth pathetic woman really disrespected us like that. They have no idea who they're dealing with. I think we know who's behind the ongoing treachery. You're damn right we will. Shit. Richard's slimy, dishonest ways are at it again. I'm telling you, the Goldmans and their team are a crafty bunch. We know what we're capable of. We don't need the Goldmans' help for shit. Uh-huh. I don't believe she was foolish enough to put her bread and butter on the line. Yes, I love you too, Sophia, but how can I think about my blood pressure at a time like this? I'm gonna punch Richard in his goddamn beard. Repeat that, honey. This headset's on the fritz. Of course we do. We stay ready so we don't have to get ready.
What's wrong? Is she okay?
Sophia, hold on for a moment. Let me explain to Taylor. Yes. I'm aware. You don't have to worry. Come straight home. You're too upset to do anything else. Yes, I know, my love.
Sending good vibes.
This was going to happen sooner or later. Snakes bite when your back's turned. That is most definitely what they do. I know, sweetheart. You did the best you could, under extreme circumstances. Well, forgive me for having to cut the outing short. We have to be there, see to it, in her time of need. Make sure your mother's okay.
I know. She sounded very angry. I felt powerless. It was scary. Fair to say the Goldmans are people who are not nice.
It's a little more involved than being not nice. I assure you. When you're the owner, of a long-time successful multi-million-dollar company, you're exposed to shark-infested waters who'll do what it takes to destroy what you've built. Young lady, what could possibly be funny at this dark hour?
You say that a lot.
What?
$1 million company.
Really?
Once a week.
It's called repetition. You eat, sleep, breathe, keeping strategies on the brain. We're winning. The Goldmans are not. You never get anywhere doing underhanded things in life. Anyway, it's a lot more going on. You don't understand how this business operates. In time, I'll teach you more.
I want to learn. I have something for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But we'll hold off on gift giving until your mother feels better.
Okay.